Hi, I'm Catherine.
Hi, I'm Robert.
Welcome to this episode of Around
the Kitchen Island.
We're going to be talking to you today about workflow, or the working triangle.
I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were going to do
the
it.
working triangle.
I cannot stand the working triangle. It is, painful. So the working triangle, for those, probably most of you know about the working triangle. The working triangle is about 80 years old now. So it was preconcepted that it's the shortest distance between the hob, the sink, or the hob, the oven, and the fridge. And it was evolved that it should be 2.4 metres or 3.5 steps between each point. Now the problem is that the kitchens have evolved so much that it just doesn't work anymore. You know,
you're not confined in one room anymore. They're open plan, islands,
and one of the main rules of the working triangle was that in that triangle no one of those routes is impeded by an obstacle. Now, as soon as you put an island in, it doesn't become a triangle anymore. You have to go around it. It's a square. So it's frustrating that people talk about the working triangle as in you must conform to it. Yeah, but the thing is, like anything, things evolve. So, cars, we went from horse and carriage to cars. And now you've gone from cars to electric cars. Now, it still gets you from A to B, but it had to evolve with the times. Now, the working triangle has to evolve. So this is why we work with workflow. And flow within the kitchen is so important because you do the same things every single time when you operate. It doesn't matter if you're making a cup of tea, making a full roast dinner, you're doing an 8-course meal. Flow within that space happens every single day. So for example, doorbell goes, the Ocado man or whatever, he turns up. What's the first thing you do when you get your shopping?
Carry it through the hall into the kitchen and put it on a spare bit of side to unload the bags.
Yeah, and to put it away. Yeah, so the first thing you want in flow is a route into the kitchen. So the kitchen ideally wants to be as close to the door as physically possible, easy to get into the space. Second thing is storage. Now you're going to go and start prepping a meal for the girls. What are you going to do next?
Yeah, I don't have all my storage in the far corner of the kitchen. I have it all, the food storage in that first area.
Right next to where you're going to be
prepping. Then I have a workspace area.
Yeah, so your storage should flow into your workspace area. So then you can start preparing your food. Now then you're going to start introducing the heat. Now the heat's either going to come from the oven or the hob. Ironically, it's no coincidence that I've designed it that they're right next to the prep area. So you can turn around, put them straight in. Then after that, once you've cooked your meal, you've plated it up, then you're going to obviously take it to the dining area, exactly. And so you want the dining room area, so the route from plating up to the dining room area to be the shortest distance. So you flow into that space, you go and have your amazing meal that you've just cooked, and then after that you've got to think of the flow from that space back to the sink area, because that's the next part of that process. So you start scraping the plates, put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, and obviously you want your bin, your dishwasher and your sink all in the same area so you're not stretching across and...
Exactly, yeah, you obviously put them down, scrape, whether it's rinse before you go in the dishwasher, that's a debate for another day. And then, once you've washed the plates, you then want to store them again. So then you store that. And then, next morning, you wake up, you go downstairs, it's breakfast time. Route into to the storage area to go and get the cereals, prepare the cereal, take the cereal to the dining room area, take the bowls back to the dishwasher. It's a flow that works, and it's a 7-step flow that you do every single day. That is why the working triangle, yes, it's relevant, but not critical. You want to look at flow within the space. So design should follow those 7 steps each single time.
So to recap that workflow pattern, 1 is your entry into the room, 2 is where you store your food, 3 is your prep work area, 4 is your cooking zone, 5 is your route to and from the dining area, 6 is your sink area, and ideally where you'll be doing your plate washing, and 7 is your crockery store. Hopefully this episode has given you some insight into things to consider when thinking about the flow of your kitchen. Aesthetics are important, but making sure the kitchen flow works for you is really important as well. As always, if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments box below and we'll be happy to answer them in future episodes. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.